Hey, it's Dr. Joel Glenn Wixson back with 7 Billion Geniuses. I'm going to do just a short video this week um, because I've been talking a lot and I've been describing a lot and explaining a lot, and just want to do a kind of a bringing it all together kind of video today. Next week I'm actually going to talk about opposites and kind of the mythologies that exist in our culture, mostly connected to language. And this is inspired by my kids who were talking about some words that they found out the meanings of, that they were surprised to learn, and it just got me thinking again about the power of language and how much power we wield with the language that we use. And so that's what I wanted to talk about just a little bit today. I mean, I've been talking about our culture and how it's evolved, and how it's kind of come to be the way that it is. And there's this undercurrent the whole time is not just about the culture and specialization and agriculture, and it's about language, and it's about the words that we use to describe all these things that affect our lives so profoundly, and how we think about them, the power that we attribute to them, the power that we attribute to the words that we use, the effect that the words that we use has on each of us. And there, you can think about that as a disturbing and upsetting thing, or you can think about it the way I do, as an extraordinarily great thing, that we have so much power to use language in specific ways, to affect our lives in specific ways. And if you're somebody who is struggling, if you think about the language that you use to describe what's going on, it affects me profoundly when I think about the language that I use, the specific choices that I make to language my life in certain ways. It's the old cup half empty or half full idea, and as trite and overused as that idea is, it has a tremendous amount of truth, because it's how the cup is described. It's the same cup, same amount in it. But it's dependent on how it's described, and whether it's your perspective that has you describing it that way or not. You can take up that perspective at any time you want to, and experience the effects of looking at the cup in a slightly different way. And so, 7 Billion Geniuses is all about that. It's sharing the hope and possibilities that exist in simple things that we can all do at any time, as long as we choose to. And, the possibility that there are some of these things that maybe folks haven't heard of or thought of, that I'm trying to share here with these videos. So that's all I wanted to share today. And next week, tune in. I'll have an interesting little idea to share with you about some of the mythologies that live in our language. Things that you wouldn't even expect. But stay in touch. All my contact information is at the end of the video. Please subscribe. I appreciate you taking the time to watch, and I'll talk to you next week.